If you're trying to manifest a six-figure month, you might be accidentally telling the universe one thing, that it's not normal for you yet, and money can feel that. The real flex isn't forcing it, it's becoming so internally certain, so regulated, so high standard, that 100K lands with the same energy as ordering your usual coffee. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact identity shift that makes six figures feel inevitable. And before we're done, I'll give you one sentence to delete financial anxiety on command so you can attract from calm, not from need. Here's what I want you to understand before we go any further. This is not a work 18 hours a day speech, and it's not a sit on your couch and visualize a Bentley fantasy either. This is luxury wealth, the kind that's built with standards, precision, and self-leadership. I'm going to walk you through the inner shift that makes you eligible for bigger numbers and the outer structure that gives money a clear path to reach you. Because manifestation without alignment is just wishful thinking, and strategy without identity is just burnout in a nicer outfit. If you've been doing everything right, but the money still feels inconsistent, it's not because you're incapable, it's because your identity, your nervous system, and your decisions aren't speaking the same language yet. Let's fix that. When I say attract six-figure months like it's nothing, I'm not saying you should be careless, delusional, or passive. I'm talking about ease. The kind of ease that comes from being so anchored in your self-worth and so clear in your standards that the number doesn't emotionally hijack you. Because the truth is, money responds beautifully to power, and power is calm. Power is clean decisions. Power is not checking your bank app 20 times a day like it's a love interest who hasn't texted back. Most people think the goal is the money, but the real goal is to make the amount feel normal in your body. Because whatever feels too big, too fast, or too good will trigger you to grip, chase, hesitate, over-explain, undercharge, or sabotage, sometimes in ways that look productive on the outside. You'll call it being responsible, but it's really fear wearing a professional outfit. So, like it's nothing means you're no longer manifesting from urgency. You're not begging life to prove you're supported. You're operating from the assumption that you are. It's the energy of someone who receives, manages, and multiplies money as a standard, not as a miracle. It's the difference between wanting wealth and being wealthy. Wanting is loud, being is quiet. And let me be clear, ease doesn't remove action. It removes desperation. You still show up, you still create value, you still lead, but you do it from a high-frequency identity where success is expected, not hoped for. That's why some people can make a big month once, but they can't repeat it. They attracted it, but they weren't available to hold it. In the next section, I'm going to show you exactly why that happens, why your identity and your safe financial ceiling can reject the very thing you're asking for, and how to dissolve that from the inside out. Most people don't fail to attract a six-figure month because they don't know the right method. They fail because their identity and their nervous system treat that level of money like a threat. And that sounds dramatic until you see how it plays out. You say you want 100K, but the moment your world starts moving in that direction, you get edgy, you start rushing, you start second-guessing, you suddenly need more time, need one more certification, need to perfect the offer, need to wait until the timing feels right. That's not laziness, that's your system trying to keep you in what feels familiar. Here's the simplest way to understand it. Your subconscious has a comfort zone number, a number that feels safe to receive, safe to keep, safe to be seen with. For some people, it's 3K. For some, it's 10K. And when you try to jump to 100K without expanding what feels safe, your body starts sending signals: anxiety, pressure, urgency, avoidance. So you unconsciously create patterns that bring you back down, because down feels like control. And the gag is, sabotage doesn't always look like self-destruction. Sometimes it looks like being practical. You underprice so people say yes faster. You over-deliver because you're afraid to be judged. You post inconsistently because visibility feels unsafe. You hesitate to send the invoice because part of you still believes charging that much makes you too much. Or you get the big month and immediately spend from adrenaline, then feel guilty, then swear you'll be more responsible, then shrink again. That's a nervous system loop, not a money problem. Luxury wealth is held by people who are emotionally regulated. Their decisions aren't reactive, they're clean. They don't chase, they don't flinch, they don't treat a big number like it changes who they are. And in the next section, I'm going to show you how to expand your internal receiving capacity. So six-figure months don't feel like a peak experience, they feel like a standard you can repeat. So here's the shift. You don't get a six-figure month and then become the person who can handle it. You become the person who can handle it, and then the month becomes a natural outcome. That's why I want to give you a simple framework you can actually apply, because luxury wealth isn't chaotic, it's structured, it has a rhythm. And once you understand the rhythm, you stop treating money like a random event and start treating it like a standard you can repeat. There are three parts, and they build on each other. First, normalize the number. This is identity work, raising your internal standards until 100K doesn't feel like a once-in-a-lifetime peak, it feels like a logical next step. Not I hope, not maybe someday, but an internal knowing that changes how you speak, choose, price, and show up. Second, create the channel. Money does not magically appear in a vacuum. It moves through clear pathways, a premium offer, a specific audience, consistent visibility, and a simple sales process. When the channel is messy, your results will feel messy. When the channel is clean, money can find you fast. Third, hold the frequency. This is where most people lose it because receiving is a skill. You have to regulate your nervous system, stay detached from desperation, and lead from calm certainty, even while the numbers fluctuate. And I'm telling you this up front because a lot of people try to skip to the channel. They launch offers, change niches, post more, hustle harder without normalizing the number internally or learning how to hold it once it arrives. That's how you get inconsistent income and emotional burnout in designer packaging. Now we're going to go step by step. First, we normalize 100K in your identity because once the number stops feeling big, your actions stop feeling heavy, and that's when things start moving fast. Let's start with the part that changes everything, normalizing the number. Because if 100K still feels like a lot, your energy around it will be loud. You'll try to be perfect. You'll try to prove yourself. You'll try to control the outcome. And that's the exact frequency that makes money inconsistent, because it turns your business into an emotional roller coaster instead of a luxury standard. People who attract six-figure months consistently aren't always the most talented. They're the most settled in the idea that it's normal for them. They don't romanticize the number. They don't treat it like a lottery win. They treat it as a result that makes sense based on who they are, what they offer, and the way they move. So ask yourself this, honestly. Who are you being while you're asking for 100K? Are you being the version of you who expects to be supported, or the version of you who's trying to get lucky? Because identity isn't affirmations. Identity is your standards. It's what you tolerate. It's what you entertain. It's what you do even when nobody is clapping. Here's the luxury level truth. When you normalize six figures, you stop negotiating with your own greatness. You stop hiding because you're scared of being seen. You stop shrinking your offer so it's easier to sell. You stop making decisions from fear and calling it strategy. You become clean, decisive, unavailable for drama, distraction, and discount energy. Do this with me like a real exercise, not as a cute journal prompt. Imagine 100K months are already your baseline. Then answer, what does that version of you no longer tolerate? Clients who drain you? Inconsistent boundaries? Over-explaining your price? Half-finishing content because you're afraid of judgment? What ends today if 100K is normal? Now ask, what does that version of you do on repeat? Not once, not when you feel motivated, on repeat. Do you show up with a consistent message? Do you lead with premium confidence? Do you protect your mornings? Do you track your numbers without emotion? Do you speak like an authority instead of auditioning? And here's the most important question. What would you decide this week if you weren't trying to earn your worth? Because six-figure months are built on decisions that come from self-trust, not self-doubt. In the next section, we're going to take this identity and give it a direct path, because once the number is normalized internally, you need a clean external channel for money to actually flow in. Now we build the channel, because money is energy, yes, but it's also logistics. A six-figure month doesn't happen because you want it harder. It happens because you create a clean, premium pathway for money to reach you. Think of it like luxury. The experience is effortless for the client because the structure behind it is intentional. Here's the first rule. 100K needs a simple equation, not a vague dream, a clean model. For example, 10 clients at 10K, 5 clients at 20K, 20 clients at 5K, or a combination, one premium offer, one smaller offer. The point isn't which one you choose. The point is that your mind and your business stop floating. Because when you don't have a clear pathway, you default to random actions, and random actions create random income. Second rule, your offer has to be a luxury yes, not I do coaching or I help with mindset. A luxury offer is specific. It has a clear outcome, a clear time frame, and a clear transformation. People pay premium when they can feel exactly what changes in their life. Clarity is seductive. Confusion is expensive. Third rule, visibility is your storefront. You can be the most powerful manifester in the world, but if you're invisible or inconsistent, you're telling money there's nowhere to land. Pick a rhythm you can sustain without spiraling. 3 high-quality posts a week, daily stories, 1 long-form video, whatever fits you. But make it clean, make it consistent, make it unmistakably you. Wealth responds to identity that's seen. And finally, sales must be simple, not pushy, not chaotic, simple. A clear invitation, a clear way to inquire, a clear way to buy. Luxury clients don't want to chase you, decode you, or beg for details. They want a smooth, confident process that matches the standard you claim to hold. So the question is, if a 100K month wanted to arrive this month, does it have a clear channel to come through? In the next section, I'll show you how to hold that level of receiving without getting triggered, rushing, or sabotaging the moment things start working. Here's where luxury wealth is either secured or silently lost: holding the frequency. Because attracting money is one skill, keeping it, stabilizing it, and repeating it is a completely different skill. And most people don't realize they're not struggling with manifestation, they're struggling with receiving. A six-figure month has weight, not just financially, socially, emotionally, identity-wise. It changes how you're perceived, how you perceive yourself, what you feel responsible for, what you fear losing. And if your inner world isn't trained for that level, you'll start moving weird the moment it shows up. You'll rush, you'll grip, you'll overwork to make it real. You'll get snappy, you'll try to lock everything down, or you'll dissociate and procrastinate because success feels like exposure. That's not a character flaw. That's your nervous system trying to protect you from the unfamiliar. So we're going to make receiving feel safe, because what feels safe becomes sustainable. Here's a simple luxury protocol you can use daily, especially when money starts moving fast. First, 60 seconds of regulation. Before you check numbers, before you post, before you reply to inquiries, slow your body down on purpose. Drop your shoulders, Lengthen your exhale, relax your jaw, fix your gaze. Tell yourself, I'm safe, I lead, I receive. The goal is to train your body to associate bigger money with calm, not chaos. Second, one decision from the 100K identity. Not 10, 1. Send the invoice, raise the boundary, post the premium content, follow up cleanly, upgrade the offer page. Wealth compounds through clean decisions, not emotional marathons. Third, practice detachment without disconnecting. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you're not begging the outcome to validate you. You can want 100K and still be poised. You can be ambitious and still be unbothered. That's the frequency of people who hold wealth. They don't make the number their oxygen. Because when you can receive without spiraling, when you can stay elegant under expansion, you stop having lucky months and start having standards. Next, I'm going to call out the most common mistakes that make people attract a big month and then unintentionally shrink right after. The reason most people don't sustain six-figure months isn't because the money stops coming. It's because the moment it arrives, they accidentally switch into a lower identity and they don't even notice they're doing it. So let's expose the most common mistakes that look normal on the surface but quietly break the standard. First mistake, tracking money with desperation energy. If your mood is rising and falling based on your bank balance, your nervous system is training you to associate money with stress. You start making panic decisions, posting from pressure, selling from fear, discounting to feel relief. Luxury wealth doesn't respond to urgency, it responds to certainty. Check your numbers like a CEO, not like someone looking for emotional safety. Second mistake, underpricing to feel in control. People think lower prices mean easier sales, but what it often creates is more clients, more demand, more chaos, and less capacity to deliver at a premium level. Underpricing is usually a safety strategy. If I charge less, I won't be judged. But you can't build luxury income while hiding from visibility. Third mistake, inconsistent visibility because you're waiting to feel confident. The wealthy identity doesn't wait for confidence, it moves and lets confidence catch up. When you disappear for a week because you're reworking your brand or getting clear, your channel goes cold, and then you call it a slow month. The truth is, money loves momentum. Fourth mistake, over-delivering from insecurity. This is the fastest way to burn out after a big month. You get clients, then you start proving, performing, people-pleasing, trying to earn what you already received. Premium clients aren't paying for you to suffer. They're paying for your leadership, your standards, and your clean delivery. And the last mistake is the most subtle, treating a big month like luck instead of a new baseline. You celebrate, then you mentally go, I hope that happens again. That one sentence alone collapses the standard. A six-figure month isn't a fluke, it's feedback. It shows you what's possible when you're aligned. Now I'm going to give you the one sentence I use to lock in that standard, so you stop hoping, stop gripping, and start moving like it's already done. Here's the sentence, the anchor that collapses desperation and returns you to luxury power instantly. It's already mine. My only job is to move like it. Say it slowly, because this is not just a cute affirmation, it's a command to your identity. When you say it's already mine, you stop negotiating with the outcome. You stop acting like money is something you have to convince, chase, or earn through suffering. You remind your nervous system that you're not in survival, you're in ownership. And when you say, my only job is to move like it, you bring manifestation into the physical world where it can actually materialize through decisions, standards, and behavior. This sentence works because it immediately answers the two questions that create most people's anxiety. What if it doesn't happen? It's already mine. What do I do? Move like it. So here's how you use it in real life. The moment you feel yourself spiraling, checking numbers, doubting your offer, comparing yourself, wanting to lower your price, pause, breathe, then say, "It's already mine. My only job is to move like it." And ask one follow-up question. What would the six-figure month version of me do in the next 10 minutes? Not the next year, not the perfect plan, the next 10 minutes. Would she post the content with confidence? Would she follow up cleanly? Would she tighten her offer message? Would she stop entertaining draining conversations? Would she refine the client experience? Would she rest so she can lead from power, not depletion? This is how you build inevitability, not through one big dramatic leap, through tiny identity-confirming moves, repeated until the number becomes normal. Next, I'll give you a simple 7-day integration plan so you can turn everything you just heard into real momentum and start making six-figure months your standard, not your fantasy. Here's your 7-day integration. Simple, luxurious, and designed to build a repeatable standard, not a one-time high. Day 1 is Clarity Day. Write your clean 100K pathway on one page. Choose one model that fits your business right now. 10 clients at 10K, 5 at 20K, 20 at 5K, or a combination, and commit to it for the week. No bouncing, no spiraling. Day 2 is offer refinement. Make your premium offer a luxury yes by tightening the outcome, the time frame, and the transformation so it's instantly understandable. If someone asked, "What do you do?" your answer should feel like a decisive statement, not a paragraph. Day 3 is Visibility Day. Create and post one piece of content that signals authority. Clean message, clear invitation, high standard energy. Don't post to be liked, post to be chosen. Day 4 is Sales Simplicity. Create one frictionless way to buy, whether that's a simple link, a clear DM me the word blank, or a short application. Luxury requires a smooth doorway. Day 5 is Nervous System Receiving. Practice the 60-second regulation before you work, and then repeat the anchor sentence. It's already mine. My only job is to move like it. Your job today is to feel safe while expanding. Day 6 is Standards Day. Choose one thing you stop tolerating immediately. Underpricing, late-night client messages, inconsistent posting, messy boundaries, and upgrade it. Wealth doesn't just come from doing more, it comes from allowing less. Day 7 is CEO Review. Look at what you did without judgment, what created momentum, what created resistance, what gets repeated next week, and lock in one non-negotiable rhythm going forward. And I want you to make this real. Comment your 100K pathway, for example, 5 clients at 20K, and the one standard you're upgrading this week. When you name it, you normalize it, and that's where the shift starts. If you're ready to stop treating six-figure months like a miracle and start treating them like your baseline, then this is your sign to commit to the standard, not the mood, not the motivation, the standard. Subscribe for more luxury, wealth, abundance, and manifestation content that's actually actionable. And if this video shifted something in you, like it so this message reaches the people who are done playing small. And don't stop here. Your next step matters. Watch the next video where I'll show you how to raise your prices and sell with calm, luxury energy without over-explaining, over-delivering, or feeling guilty. It's the perfect follow-up if you're normalizing bigger numbers and building the channel to receive them.